she looked at me. She gave me this big hug. And I don't know why that specific moment stuck with me so much. I was so excited that like I was getting one step close potentially to getting close to the dream of like the house, the family. Kind of me up. And I remember genuinely crying my heart out to her, begging for her. And there was one thing that she said, and I'll never forget this, that she didn't want to see like a life with someone like me.
After you've tried begging once, you never beg again. So the lover boy approach doesn't seem to work out. Now you won't believe the standards in this next one.
How tall does a guy have to be to date you?
6'3", 6'5".
Okay, so how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Okay.
5'7".
So how tall do you think I am?
5'5".
And how tall are you again?
5'5".
You know, this morning he really pissed me off. You know what he did? What? He opened the door for another girl.
She was in a wheelchair.
Can somebody please explain to me why it is such an impossible task for a man to simply pick up his toothbrush and put it in the drawer where it belongs? How hard was that? Because you guys, it's really starting to get to me.
Yeah, in these modern times it's just so tough to date, where talking and courting has been replaced by left and right swipes. And next we got an example of a boyfriend who was done because of the way his girlfriend treated him.
No, stop! Stop! Get it out of your mouth! No! What did I tell you? I wanted a picture!
I'm sorry.
Come on! Well, I don't like that one! Stop!
I'm
I don't
hungry.
like that one! Come on, babe!
Oh, hell no!
For some reason, I decided to look up my college boyfriend last night. No, I don't have ADHD. And he's not on social media, but his wife is. So I found her, and yeah, she seems lovely. She was floating around the kitchen in her posts, like making her own granola. There was like a pie on a windowsill. She's painting birdhouses. She's one of those people who's like graying gracefully and just looks super pretty all the time. I, on the other hand, am sitting in a park right now in my pajamas, having just gotten my coffee. I don't really want to go home, so I'm avoiding my responsibilities as long as possible. And last night, I ended up binge watching an entire series simply because I couldn't find the remote. A new episode would start, and I was like, I'll just watch this. So, yeah, I think maybe he dodged a bullet.
The honesty at the end there. And it does help to be happy for one another.
What is the biggest ick for a guy?
When he has a birthday.
When he has a birthday.
Yes, if he celebrates his birthday.
What's your biggest red flag in a guy?
When he's one of the boys. Yeah.
So he just can't have any mates?
It does seem like these lists are getting longer and longer by the minute, but they may assist you in knowing who may not be wife material.
I feel like now it's so hard to find guys that, like, even just in general have drive in life. Like, I feel like it's so different, and I don't know, like, I personally never get approached. I never, but maybe something's wrong with me, I don't know. But, like, I feel like then, like, whenever I, like, talk about it, everyone's like, oh, well, they want the girl to, like, go up to them. Like, what? When did this change? When did this change?
Now, there's pretty much two groups of people responding to this video. One group is very upset at this video. They're asking questions like, why would you want a traditional relationship where the man is supposed to be masculine? That's so not 2023. But the other group is pretty much saying, I mean, what did you expect to happen? That they can be in touch with their emotions. They can, wear dresses. They can, engage in their feminine side.
It is a great thing to have confidence, but getting rejected in public is not for everyone. Plus, many don't approach because they simply don't think that it's worth it. not only became buff, but also acquired a tan and a different hair color. This next one's a reminder of the downsides of having super high standards.
Boyfriend?
No.
Let's go find you one. Let's
All
go.
right.
What's your type?
Tall.
Like 6 feet?
Like, we're going 6'5" and above.
That's gonna be hard to find you a guy, man.
It
But trust
is.
me, I got it.
So I don't have a boyfriend.
I'm the Rizzler, though.
All right.
You gotta trust the process and it'll happen.
Okay.
All right, what about that guy? He's pretty tall. He's like 6'5".
No.
Yo, my boy. Not him. Next one. Let's go. What about this guy? Might as well
Yeah,
try it.
for sure.
Yo, my boy.
Wow, this is
Little
nice.
booty. Yeah. You're like a 5'6".
That's not nice.
Oh no, you're not my type. I need a man that's gonna do all this stuff for me. You too broke for me. Y'all brag about the fact that y'all don't cook. You brag about the fact that you're not cleaning for nobody. You brag about the fact that you're selfish. You brag about all these things. What happens is they start approaching that wall. Once they are approaching that wall, they already got kids. They're not in their prime anymore. And then they get frustrated because now they no longer qualify. Now what are you left with? You're broken, used, washed up, your self-worth, your dignity, all of that done gone. Now what you gonna do? You love talking about yourself and you can do bad all by yourself and it's all about me and because I'm the prize. Where are your results then? If you're the prize, who the prize winner? If you're the prize, where is the collector of the prize?
They say that misery loves company, but do not make the mistake of letting others drag you down to their level. The next one should not really come as a surprise, but it serves as a reminder that you probably have some competition.
Have a guy on the back burner just in case things go wrong in their current relationship. Physician and national mindful living expert Dr. Romy Mushtaq is here to talk more about that. Dr. Romy, seriously?
Good morning, Tom. I know, and
Come on, this sounds positively guy,
doesn't it? And what is a backup plan? It means you have someone on the back burner.
So a specific person they've identified.
Person that they've identified, and in most cases, it was either an ex-boyfriend or an old friend who never made it to the dating category.
Get out of town.
Unfortunately, yes. And the problem is social media has just made it too easy to have such a type of behavior.
Right. So I know you're here to say, though,
yes,
watch out because this is anything but good.
It is. I agree. Mindset matters in relationships.
You care about the game more than you care about your own family.
Yeah, right.
We not married. Why would your name be in my life insurance?
Okay, so you mean to tell me we've been together for 7 years and my name doesn't serve any substance to be in your life insurance?
Okay, yes, I love you, but life insurance is for the wife. You not ready to get married? I'm not ready to get married because you're not ready to get married. Like, you still in school, got what's up going on right now. We not married. So, like, in the future, if we get married, I'm going to change it. I'll change the policy, but right now, the policy is what it is.
Oh, so I'm not your wife. But on text messages and with your homies, I'm your wife. I'm wifey, I'm wifey, I'm wifey.
Oh my God, okay, yeah, you wife, but you're not my wife. You're not legally my wife on paper. So I can't add you. You know what I'm saying? I told you, like, when we get married, in the future, I'll change the policy. Like, I ain't going nowhere, not about to die.
What if something were to happen to you? How am I going to live, drive, do anything that I need to do?
Here we go with that. What if something happened to me? Ain't nothing going to happen to me. Why you worried about that?
Because real. We're in 2023. The problem is my name ain't in this insurance.
Why I got to be on there?
7 years? That's almost a decade, babe. A decade.
7 years. Okay, 7 years. Okay, listen.
Do you know what can happen in
Okay, you said when we finish school, we can plan a wedding, right? So when we get married, then I'm going to add you to the policy. But for right now, that's my policy right there. Like, we not married, so I can't add you on there.
Why can't you do it now?
Because we not married.
Well, it seems like those nails are pretty long. Plus, the benefits of being a wife are earned and not given. You could say that the next bro was thinking a bit rationally.
So would you rather have $5,000 or one night with me?
$5,000.
You don't spend no kind of time with me.
You never at home.
Why
you
be at home with somebody that ain't there?
You always in the street.
Why cook for somebody that ain't there?
Because you can't cook.
Wow. Don't.
I know there's a saying that it's a numbers game, but there's also a saying that says stay in your lane. And I just feel like some of the creatures that come up to me with the confidence they have, a man really came up to me at the gas station and said, "You caught my eye. How about we close him? Keep him sealed tight. Shut, actually. Because I'm here to fill up my gas."
Congratulations.
you played yourself.
If someone takes a second of their day to give you a compliment, then please show some appreciation, because it takes a lot of courage for someone to speak up like that, especially today. Next, we got a pretty lucky bro, which some may attribute to his height.
I give you a 10 out of 10 with the makeup.
Thank you.
Like, you're supposed to be on the runway right now.
You're so funny. Thank you.
Good. What's your name, though?
Gabby.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is future husband, if you want me to be.
Your real name?
That don't really matter, because I know, like, you don't know me, never met me, don't care what I'm saying, or don't even believe me, but if you gave me the chance to gain some of your loyalty, like...
Oh my god, I can't with you. What's your number?
Hold on, let me give you my number. I don't know it by heart.
You have 2 phones?
3 phones.
Nice.
Hey, I'm Newski, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm the best thing that's gonna happen to you.
Hold on 1 second. What's your Instagram?
What's yours?
Tell me yours.
Just give me a number.
I'm gonna put it in your phone.
That was easy.
Next, we have someone who simply did not get it.
But there's something to be said about age and experience, life experience. A lot happens in your 20s, and things level out.
Getting
when you
ran
get
through
older.
and baggage.
So then why aren't they wifing us early? Why are they running around town? Like, why are they like they're waiting till, like, how are we so at 20 I should be looking for 40-year-olds that are ready to settle? I don't know how to
not necessarily.
I don't know how you it sounds like just a losing battle all around if you look at it. It's like all the responsibilities.
But it depends on if you're a wife. If you're 20 years old and you're a wife, you're going to be found. Period.
In this next one, Chad Ochocinco may be called cheap for this, but at least he has some self-respect.
What is a good amount of money to spend on a first date? I just feel like I got to spend a minimum $300 to be with them. I'm like,
300 what?
$300.
American dollars?
Dollars.
Please. On who? On the first date?
Yo, Chad.
For what?
You're considered a high value man. So ladies, this is
value.
You got money?
I think high value is based on stream of income, revenue, but I am extremely cheap and financially conscious, so I don't consider myself a high value man.
And you have a lot of money.
Yes. Yes, and I'm going to save it, which is why a $300 date ain't never happening. Because what am I paying for actually? If I'm at wit's end and I need help and I'm with you and you need a $300 date, can she save me? Can she help me? Is she an asset or is she a liability? Because anybody need a $300 date off rip is nothing but a liability. I mean, it is. Let's call a spade a spade.
I'm with you.
When she respects you, that's when she'll say, you know what? I might not like it, but he's right. He's real. I'll compromise. I'll change. I'll get with the program. I'll fall in line. Or at least because you stood on your respect, you do not allow her or anybody to get away with. People will finesse you if you let them. I think that y'all fall somewhat in love with the idea of love and emotions. That y'all think somebody won't. It's what? They will.
You can just get the "it is what it is" mindset and be fine with whatever happens to you, especially when it's just so difficult to date nowadays.
And less than $50,000.
You know, I don't really ask people how much money they make.
Mm-hmm. You know, you know why you don't have to? Because they got enough.
Yeah, but that's also because, I mean, now we live in a time where you kind of need to have more to live a certain type of life, right? Like 50,000 now is different than obviously what 50,000.
You can't make this
back then.
No, what you need is 2 incomes.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I just asked you a question and you answered it the way you did shows that you don't know what the hell's going on. Mm-hmm. You don't worry about it. You don't have to ask the guy the kind of money he has because the men you typically date are older and have money.
Yeah, but I think, I mean, in general,
but my point is, men your age wouldn't have stand a chance with you because most don't have money.
But I mean, to each their own. Everyone is different. I think that
each is everybody's different. We're more alike than anything else. And the bottom line is this: would you like to be married one day?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to be submissive and obedient to your husband? There she goes. You can't make this up, people.
She was talking but not listening. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. It is to listen to others.
That wakes up at 5 a.m. to make her husband lunch for work. I've always been too lazy to wake up and get his lunch ready, but the day he told me a colleague brought 2 spoons so he'll eat with her was the day I set my alarm for 4:50 a.m. Listen, 2 weeks in, she'll start asking him, what should we eat this week? One day, she'll forget 1 spoon and they'll both have to share the same spoon. Then I knew I would see this comment. Why can't he make his own lunch? I know you're wondering why I did that voice because that's exactly how I think this person wrote that. Relationships should be helpful. You should have your helpmate. You should have somebody that wants to feed you, not because they see somebody else doing it for you and they're jealous. They should want to. And he should also be making her feel better about her day, whatever they might be. Maybe filling up her gas tank, getting her car washed, whatever.
It's just too bad that it took a little bit of competition anxiety to make his girlfriend put in the work. Yet it's just supposed to be an even exchange of effort.
My daughter just found out that I'm not paying for her wedding anymore. Now, I raised her to be an independent thinker, and she's going to come at me with some brainwashed bull. All right? And I don't know where I went wrong. So let me tell you what happened. One afternoon, I'm listening to my daughter discuss wedding plans with her mother, not because I wanted to, but because they were talking in the kitchen and I needed another beer. I hear my wife explain to my daughter that she's going to try not to cry when I walk her down the aisle. My daughter stopped her in her tracks, stating that she wasn't property. My wife did her best to hide her devastation. One of the most important roles of my life taken away from me. A couple days later, I'm out blowing off some steam with my buddies, and you know what? Kevin says, you know, she's so independent, why don't you just make her pay for it herself? And he started to apologize, and I was like, no, you know what? That's a really good idea. It's not about making her do what I want her to do, okay? It's about making her realize the effect that she has on the people around her and how her selfishness, if your selfishness is going to cause pain, then it's going to have to limit my generosity. I just hope she comes around, all right, and thinks it through. Okay, traditions are important.
Given the limited number of father-daughter interactions that are to be had, why limit them even further? Especially on a huge day like the wedding. I hope you enjoyed these clips today, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.